This is going so long.
What up?
Perfect.
Dude, that
We
is
did it.
insane.
We did it.
Oh my god, we did it. Finally. All right. Thank you for following, guys. See you next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we were having some technical difficulties, but we are on. Matt fixed it, as always. And we're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Yeah, exactly.
So welcome to Yes and No Podcast Internet. I'm your host, Arda, and this is my good friend, Matt.
Yes.
How are you doing, Matt?
I'm
Exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Yeah, man. I don't know. Feels okay, I guess. No?
Slurp.
Slurp.
Yeah, I mean, Chrome was giving you some hard time.
Dude, I hate Chrome, right?
Right now or generally?
No, generally, I hate Google, I would say. Even further.
What's a browser that would... But why are we using Chrome for our podcast specifically? Is it like related with the software we're using? Like, why not Edge or... I don't know.
No, I'm using
Firefox.
Edge right now. No, because it's in order to be completely fine and to make it work, our software that we're using prefer to use Chrome. So, do we have the choice? Not really, and that's
Yes and
why I
no?
don't fucking hate it. No, absolutely no. It's not yes and no.
Not a
It's
yes
like
and no.
no.
It's a no.
It's a no. All right. Yeah. For once, it's a no.
It's a no.
Okay.
We're changing the name of the show.
It's no,
No.
and no.
No podcast.
No and no. But yeah, man. Good to be back, I guess.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know.
It's always good to be doing podcasts with you. It's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
It's always a
brother.
pleasure.
Let
Slurp.
me try to reframe myself. No, I fucked it. Wait.
So how many listeners, viewers do we have right now?
We're about like
0?
thousands, dude. Thousands.
Thousands? Yeah, wish.
I wish that too.
It is also a lot of responsibility to entertain 1,000 people. If 1,000 people would be engaged with us, I would feel like, okay, I need to do something. I need to, I need to do something that will entertain.
There you go. I just told him.
What? What did you say?
Welcome to our 1,000 followers.
And then if anybody gets into the chat, they would be like, where's the 1,000 followers? And then we could go like, they were here, they just left.
They were here. I'm not joking,
Like a
right? They've
second
always
ago.
been here. Exactly. All right. So how are you doing? What do you want to talk about? Something? What did you see recently?
I mean, I am hearing some stuff that is happening in Middle East and in Los Angeles, two totally separate geographical spots. But you're probably familiar with the current situation with the conflicts there, with like Israel attacking different countries like Syria and Lebanon, and Yemen, maybe if I'm
Yemen,
not
yeah.
mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah, you're not mistaken.
and I think Turkish Prime Minister said something about that Turkey might be next or something like that, but I don't feel like Turkey is a NATO. What do you think about this? So Israel is not NATO, but America supports Israel. And Turkey is a NATO country.
Yeah.
Do you think there would be a conflict between Israel and Turkey? Like, I find it really hard to believe that there would be a conflict between two countries.
To be honest, yeah, no.
Like more maybe verbal kind of.
Thing is, the only thing we can see is how fucked up people are right now in general. I'm not discrediting anything, because people for the past 3 years they're like, yeah, we're on the brink of World War III and shit like that.
Bashar recently told us from the aliens when he was channeling. He told us the female will lead to a contact, and the male will start the World War III. Did you saw that?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
you're a
saw
big
that.
Bashar
I love him,
follower,
dude.
so
Like I don't know. Like I'm just stumbling into his videos sometimes, but I love it so much. I'd love
Bashar.
to
Bashar's.
to.
Do you think he's trolling or like legitimately believing what he's on?
Oh no, I think he's trolling, but maybe he's believing. I mean, he's been doing that for like 20 years or some shit. So at one point, I think he's believing himself.
Wait, do we have one viewer? I'm seeing a one.
Maybe
Someone
it's
maybe.
us.
Is it? Oh, did you? Are you on Twitch?
I mean, I'm using the interface, the stream manager.
Okay,
If
if
you're
we have
here,
yeah,
if you
just
have
say
one
something on the
viewer,
chat.
please say something on the chat because we're not
We
like
want to
really sure
engage.
that's true. But anyway, so Bashar, yeah, a beautiful dude. I don't know. Maybe he's believing in himself. Like it's not his name, Bashar. It's actually the name that he
Oh,
gave
the name of
the
yeah.
entity, right? But at the end of the day, I think it's kind of okay. What he's saying. It's
Yeah.
people when they say that basically the U.S. downfall would be Trump this election,
Hmm.
and Kamala would be prosperous, and then they will make alien contact. I don't know. I still think it's a political stance, and a lot of people were like, "Fuck this shit," and on that, and then some people saying like almost, "Amen." It's so great, and
I
I
mean,
think
I think Kamala is gonna win. To be honest, I don't think Trump is gonna win.
yeah, I think Kamala is gonna win too.
But
Sure.
then, how is like based on Bashar's statement, how is he gonna lead World War III? Like if he's not
No, if he
elected.
was elected,
Oh,
he's
if he
gonna
is
lead.
elected.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But regarding the Middle East, maybe they're gonna start it before, so I'm not sure at that point.
What are the things on your face? Do you have pimples or something?
Yeah, I do have pimples, dude. Like I'm like these girlies,
You're
on TikTok. I'm like, oh look,
having an outbreak.
outbreak. I'm in my early 20s, as people can see right now,
That's nice.
and yeah, pimples. Outbreak. Shit. Oh, it's itch. Yeah. Anyway, I like how we're switching from one vibe to another one, but
Yeah, we're ADHD. ADHD baby.
ADHD power, bitch.
But yeah, aside of Middle East, in Los Angeles, I think like there are like new bills and new laws like the homelessness, or I think the governor is banning some unhealthy chemical coloring stuff in like food dyes and stuff.
Red 40.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. I mean, it is kind of like online meme too. Sometimes people compare the ingredients in US and in Europe, like the same product, and then you see these like shitloads of chemicals. And I think you can do state laws. I'm not saying it's going to be a federal law, but I think there are a lot of bullshit stuff in the food in US. So
To be honest, I don't think that much. I think
in
people are,
US,
yeah, maybe in the US a little bit more in terms of hormones, that we give to the chicken, shit like that, antibiotics. But I think it's also a misconception to think that other countries, and especially in Europe, they don't. Because, like, if you look at the ingredient exactly, like, sure, they're going to be like, yeah, this product is banned in Europe. Actually, it's not. It's the way it is prepared. It's not allowed, but uh, it's not really banned. Wait, sorry, my dog is
yeah.
here.
Oh, let's see. Let's see the.
Doesn't like it.
Hello. How are you, sir?
Oh, I think she wants to pee. That's why she came to see me because she doesn't come always. Go down if you want.
And she's like, "You're squeezing my bladder right now, dude. I'm gonna pee on you."
Anyway, but yeah, no, it's actually I saw something like a few weeks ago. In France we still eat rabbits. Do you know that?
Yeah. Okay.
Rabbits is good actually. The meat is good. I love it. My mother fucking loves it so much that she's cooking it like every week. But I saw a small documentary last week, and they were saying that rabbits are full on antibiotics, like always, every single fucking day.
Like
Even
antibiotics, like people like giving antibiotics to.
antibiotics, yeah, and the same as fucking human. And they are doing that, in order to prevent the rabbit to getting sick. But at the same time, it literally basically goes into your system. So even if the rabbit is not sick, even if the rabbit is not sick, they basically inject that shit into them, which then translate to the human, and that means like it's not good to have a lot of antibiotics injected in yourself as a human being, and basically it's not good. So,
But they're doing the same shit with the chickens and the cows. And,
yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's a question about just the U.S.
And sometimes it says no antibiotics used or something on the package.
Yeah, sometimes.
And it's like packaging probably sometimes bullshits too. But then in my mind, I'm like, okay, so it says no antibiotics. But that doesn't mean they're not using anything. Maybe they're using something else, some other medicine or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. Like, it's hard to believe those statements.
But that's
what I'm
saying too. I don't think it's a question about just the U.S. because I think Red 40 maybe is banning in Europe, but if you look at what they're using, still kind of something like that, So I don't know. I'm not really sure about the efficiency of, putting pressure on people that need to eat. There's a lot of people that I'm following online that are basically saying, dismissing those ideas like, oh, we need to eat healthy a lot. And you need to be careful about this product. You need to be careful about that product. You need to don't eat cereals like that or this or that. But at the end of the day, what is good for people is having like pretty wide food consumptions of a lot of things. Sure, if you eat sugar every day on a daily basis, every single hour, it's not good. But if something that is cheap because maybe there's some little product there that are not as good for people, but allowing you to eat more fibers or protein or, more vitamins in itself, then go for it. Like, do we really give a shit about this? You know what I'm talking about? Like, people are fucking drinking that. Like, okay, then it should be banned, because aspartame was like, oh, that is so good. And then, oh, no, that gives you cancer. Now we don't see, actually. But then the WHO actually said, yeah, it's on the list of, to get cancer and shit like that. I don't know. Like, at one point, you just don't eat anything. So what? Are you going to eat cheap crap that are full of sugar and that is not good for your health? Obviously not. But do we give a shit about just getting rid of small dyes, red coloring and shit like that? I don't care, at the end of the day. Yeah. And there's always better products. So it's giving you the choice, But yeah, if it's super processed and nobody gives a shit, and if people are tricked into buying stuff that are not good for their health, thinking that it's good, then yeah, it's something else.
I mean, I can talk for myself, but I'm eliminating a lot of foods that I believe that in the longevity, not really beneficial for me. I kind of categorize them as like dopamine need, that I want to eat that or drink that because I need some kind of like dopamine spike in my brain. So I try to do like whole foods, but it's really hard. Like, you need to cook at home and shit like that. Like, even fruits, or like if you get meat, as you said, there might be some antibiotics in it. I don't know. Like, it may not be as fresh or organic or something. I try to find those, but you never know.
If you get any super expensive at that point.
At the same time, it's kind of expensive too. Yeah.
If you want to get the good.
And I don't think it's like that different. Like, I remember watching like organic eggs, and I don't know, maybe I don't know what does that mean if it's not organic eggs, like a lab made eggs. But But yeah, the price difference is huge, but it's not actually that different. Like it's almost the same thing. And like they sometimes say like free range kind of label is good.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Do you like it? All right.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
I don't know. Like I try to like even fruits. Like if I get an apple, I don't eat it as a whole because I know this like exposed to so many what is it called? Pesticide.
Yeah.
So I kind of like peel it. I don't eat the outside to be honest.
No,
And there's
the
like
outside-
wax on it and shit like that.
Yeah, but wax is not as big as a deal. It's the same as, bee wax. So it's not like something that is not,
Yeah, but I don't want to
impossible
put
to
like
eat or
I
something
don't
like
want to
that.
put those kind of shit as like too much in my body. Like if I go out and there's an apple that I cannot peel, I'll eat it. Like I don't mind that. Or if I need to drink Diet Coke somewhere, but I
I'm
try
gonna-
to avoid
okay,
soda.
But here, all right. In most of the peels, of the skins of those fruits, all right, there's actually a lot of nutrition benefit in there, like a lot of vitamins, more than inside actually.
Yeah, but
Most of
also
the
the
time it is.
pesticides are in there.
Well, then what is the level of it, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, if the pesticide level were too high, then they will not be okay for consumption. Then they will not be sold, in the market. So I think,
But
the,
I mean,
the
that's
level
the thing.
of
The
benefit,
parameters is like in the longevity. I think you might say, oh, okay, like it's not bad for you immediately, but if you consume those things too much, they may cause a health issue. It's a slow
All right,
burn.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I saw that question
Yeah.
a few months ago. I don't know if you remember that. It was like
Yeah.
a meme or something like that. So it was a guy asking like, how many fruits are you eating per day?
Yeah. I remember
many?
that. I eat
Every day. How
once
many
every
fruits?
day.
Once every day.
I either do berries. If I'm at home, I either do apple, bananas, or oranges, but like just one a day.
Okay.
But most people don't.
Yeah,
I don't think it has maybe a significant health
Impact.
benefit or not, but it's
No, it is.
basically sugar that I wanna like. You might get sugar from other food too, but I just think. I mean, not I think like there are. What is it called? Like some sugar is faster to break in your body, so it's like you digest it faster
Yeah.
than food with like say fiber. And if I eat the fruit on top of some vegetables, for example, like it's a little bit slow burn like it's slower digestive process.
But
It's
like
just
the
like
fruit,
I'm compensating it.
like most of the fruits are full of fibers too. Like
Yeah.
Gordon, you take a
Yeah,
drink,
100%.
a latte,
Like
and then-
orange too. Like I think
Yeah.
oranges are good in
Yeah,
terms of
sure.
fiber.
There's a lot of sugars per the quantity there is, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you get like shit tons of vitamins, shit tons of fibers, shit tons of stuff, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so is it really a problem to be like, okay, so no fruits or pesticide on fruits, where people don't eat fruits every single day, and even if they eat once a day, I don't think you eat the the skin of the banana. All right.
Yeah.
So
at the same
like
time-
it's not like all fruits anyway, and then you can rinse the fruits and most of it just disappears. So is it that big of a deal? I was like pretty full on organic before,
Yeah.
I would say. And I'm not saying like I'm not. If I have the choice, I'll take organic fruits for sure. But
Yeah.
if I need or I want a fruit that I want to eat, then I'm not gonna be super cautious about that fruit. For example, I love melons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes cheap melons, like full of crap, made
Mm-hmm.
in 5,000 kilometers away, from where I'm living, are
Mm-hmm.
actually better in taste and nutrition, I would say, properties than the one that is made, highly organic from, neighborhood, I don't know, next to my farm.
Farmers
So
market.
yeah, the farmer's market. So at that point, like, which one do I prefer? The shitty one that is closed, but then the traceability, the quality is definitely better? Or do I prefer getting the one that tastes better, that is more nutritious, stuff like that. You know, so like before I was like, no, it's purely organic. Now I don't give a shit at the end of the day. You know, and it's not a question of price. It's just a question about like, it's not like you're injecting yourself with shit tons of crap every single day. Like, I'm smoking, all right. I don't think that's like worst that you can do. You know, you literally smoking some fucking bullshit and narcotics and pesticide in your body when you're smoking. So I don't think my mom smoking 20 cigarettes a day, you know, if she's eating one fruit that has a little bit of pesticide on it, I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I really can't generalize that. I cannot say generally that's true. Like it depends. Like some people's immune system is gonna adapt and get rid of that shit. Some people might develop cancer because of that shit. You don't know. It depends on that person's body.
Really?
I think so. I mean, I believe I can back it up with science.
Okay, back it up. I'm going to back you up with something else. You're working in the service industry, right?
Yeah.
When you're a little bit sick, are you shaving your mustache and then wear a mask?
I don't.
There you go. So like, who gives?
But what?
Like,
how
I'm
is
not-
it? How
I'm
is
not-
it relevant? It's
I mean,
not relevant at all.
think there's definitely thousands more, you know, studies that is going to say that if someone has like problem with immunity, you know, you can give them shit by just not doing that regarding
Yeah,
just a
but
fucking
that-
fruit
you know-
with a
you know
small
my
level
take-
of something that is maybe toxic.
You know my take on that. Like I have an immune system that I can go out there, and if someone is sick, I know my immune system. But if someone has asthma or some kind of health issue, like when you look at the studies that says this percentage of people die because of flu or COVID, influenza, generally those people have a some kind of health issue that their body cannot fight with the virus.
Then they know.
So
But
then
is
they
it-
should put the mask, not me.
I mean, dude, come on.
Like
you know,
if it's a
both.
global crisis, I put my mask when it was recommended by the health organizations, but right now they don't, so I don't. Like I know you are playing the justice warrior right now, but
I know.
I think it's a different topic. I think you're diverging from food.
The
COVID.
diversion there is just based on this idea of basically
I like this.
the greater good.
We are like debating right now.
It's the greater good, you know? Because like you're telling me
Yeah,
like,
you
oh yeah,
cannot
so we
always
should
the
not
greater
take
good.
pesticide, or we shouldn't like we should get rid of red 40 or other, you know, additive there's in food
Yeah.
to protect, you know, people that are, you know, immunodeficient, some stuff like that. But at the same time, when you're sick, you don't give a shit. You know, it's their fucking problem. So then why not? It's their
But
fucking problem.
sickness
That
is not human. I mean, some might argue that COVID is human made, but I mean, we're talking about like cheap chemical products that people use it so they can profit.
Yeah, but it's everybody. Like, for example, I have another example. You know, liquid death.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah,
Why is it revolutionary?
because it's can.
Okay, and why is it in can? Why? What is
I
the
would
message?
assume. I would assume it is less harmful than plastic.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What is it inside a can? What can you find inside? There's a layer of what in the can?
Plastic.
Yeah, plastic. So it's
I
still
mean, same
bullshit.
thing with straws, like paper straws.
Yeah, it's the same. Or
Same.
cup.
There's like a plastic layer to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's still, you know, greenwashing bull crap. And what the studies are saying nowadays, and especially for the past few months, they're saying that if you leave a bottle of water more than 2 days after opening it,
Yeah.
then the
plastic
the
is-
plastic, you know, start dissolving inside the fucking water.
I
And
mean,
you get
those waters
microplastic in
maybe
there.
waited on their sun too, while they're transferring to somewhere.
Yeah, but not even.
That
That's what
could-
I'm saying. So even for that, so everything that you're using with the plastic is gonna give you microplastic.
Yeah.
So then, you know, like nobody's consuming anything at that point.
no, but you can minimize it. You can use. You can kind
Do you
of try
think
to
this
find
is
out.
this is minimizing the environment?
I don't know. That's a question
impacts?
for. environmental
And you think
scientists.
the plastic in here is not gonna do microplastic either?
Compared to other plastic,
It's still gonna do it. Same.
okay, then it's same.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, like having
I
people
mean,
telling
I
you,
work in
yeah,
the
this is not good because it's just fucking greenwashing at the most, and even political, stance like that are just greenwashing. Do we need to find other options? 100%. Can we try to
yeah,
minimize it, as you're saying? Great. But coming up, like Gavin Newsom is coming up with this idea of, getting rid of those small stuff for the food and dyes and shit like that. I think it's just bull crap, It's just going to
But
put
do you
pressure
think
on
it's a
people who don't
better
have the money.
stand to say, "Oh, it's the same shit. Don't worry about it. Like you got this and this. Like it's the same." Do you think that's a better position to push people to do something better?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Come on, I'm going to tell you why. All right. It's pretty simple, because here, where do you put the pressure on? Do you put the pressure on the
Anybody who I'm talking with? I'm not an influence
No,
to
but
the governor.
no, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Here, you kind of faking putting pressure on the industry in itself, because they will have to use something else.
I mean, with my consumption, yes, I don't buy certain things, and that's my kind of
so it's your
stance.
own choice, all right? But like regarding the doing those type of laws, it's going to put pressure on the industry, and they're going to try to find a way to get more money. So either by increasing prices on something with a little bit better quality, or they're going to try to find something else that is still going to be shitty. So at the end of the day, who's paying the fucking price? It's the consumer, either financially or either with another shitty product that is not regulated. So I'm not saying like we
have a
shouldn't
listener.
change.
We have someone watching us. So I want to ask you: do you buy things in terms of food that is somewhat healthy, and do you think the politicians or any country trying to ban certain chemicals from the products, like is it a bad thing, or it's just bullshit that doesn't really help anything? Or how should we approach it? Like, what is your stand, Matt? Like, what we should do? Like, go and protest, and I don't know.
Yeah, burn down the factories, like usual.
I mean, you are French. Friends. It's from France. So I'm not really guillotine.
Guillotine, guys. Fucking shit.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, as I said, I also feel that when I consume certain foods, it's just like a dopamine that I feel like I crave this. Why the fuck I crave this? Because it kind of gives me a boost, like mostly sugar stuff. Like I try not to eat carbs, like bread and shit. Like not carbs, but bread specifically. Like gluten, like pasta and bread. Well, one reason is like it's a dopamine. Like I feel like I'm craving it, like cigarettes. Like it's exactly the same way it works in my brain. Like when I smoke cigarettes through the day, I go like notification system kicks in. It's like, I want to smoke. I want to smoke. Should I go and get one? And it's the same shit when I eat like Danish fucking sourdough, or I don't know, like some kind of pastry or dessert. Through the day, I'm kind of thinking about it. Like, it's like I want to get a donut. I want to get a fucking brownie. Like, why?
Come on, dude. Sourdough and brownie? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, those are two different things.
Those are both gluten. Those are both food that you can digest fast, and it gets into your bloodstream and it just gives you a dopamine kick.
Yeah, no, like
Because your brain
the
loves
gluten from the bread is still like long process, so it's not gonna fuck you up.
I mean, it's a
that much
good
as fast.
sourdough, sure, but if you get those fucking shit bread,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's just like that's what came into my brain. But even sourdough, like I like it, but I don't know, pasta, sourdough. I mean, sourdough maybe, but I avoid bread in general. Like I'm trying potatoes and sweet potatoes, just that as my carb intake.
Welcome to our podcast, guys. If you have questions about sourdough, yeah, you're welcome.
Don't eat sourdough, guys.
No, do
Bad
eat
for you.
sourdough. Come on, man. I'm French. Like, people are fucking eating baguettes every
Yeah.
single day. Like, my
You eat-
mother.
and they
dude,
die. And they
Dude,
die.
and they die what? At a long age, dude. Like, they're fucking older than most of Americans. Come on. Bullshit. Like, my mother, for example, she's fucking crazy, dude. She eats sourdough bread, like baguette, at the same time as a couscous. Like, for me, that doesn't make any sense. No? You do give a shit?
What else does she eat? Like, does she drink Diet Coke? Does she eat pastries? Does she eat candies, like packaged shit? Or does she cook and eat at home?
Yeah, I mean, she's cooking for sure.
Yeah.
Shitty product. But she's eating like
Frozen food?
cured meat a lot. Cured meat.
Good.
It's the worst, dude. It's like come on.
What
Who
do
is
you mean
saying that
cured
is
food?
fucking cancerous like as fuck, dude? Cured
Cured
meat is
food?
the worst, yeah, for your body. It's worse than it's almost as bad as cigarettes.
I mean, I don't eat it, but I don't know why I thought that's like okay to eat, like if it's cured. Because
No.
I feel like the cured food is like smoked and shit.
Yeah, sometimes, or leave it dry, like beef jerky, mortadella.
I don't know. I mean, there is one book that I read about this that the guy was saying it's generally genetic. Like, again, I'm going to go back to what I was saying, that how your body is processing the food, because you might have different gluten spikes. You may not digest it. The enzymes you might be missing. Your gut microbiome might be different. Whatever the fuck is the reason. So the guy was saying it might be genetic, but also
Totally.
how your body digests the food. So he was saying you should eat a mixture of protein, carb, and fat.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be very, very, like there should be variability. don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
was
that's the
trying the
right
same word earlier. I forgot.
Yeah, but you were referring it's Diet Coke, Diet fucking candy, and shit food.
No. I'm talking about like the variety of foods. That was like earlier when I was talking about like cheap products. At the end of the day, if you can get the more variety. God damn it, variety. It is good, and even if it's cheap or shitty product, at the end of the day, if you're only eating cookies, brownie, and shit like that, yeah, you're gonna die. But if you're not, if you're mixing it,
I mean, you keep giving your mother as an example. Like she
Dude,
is
my mother,
drinking
she
alcohol.
cannot
She
die.
drinks. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Think
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
good
saying.
Example.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
what
don't
the
think.
fuck?
Like my for example, my
She's
dad's
doing the
side-
worst things, and she's not dead. All right. So
Yeah, some people are like that, but I don't think it applies to general population.
I mean, I know that, of course.
Yeah. And another shitty part is that in US, I mean, France, it's fine, but I don't have fucking health insurance. Like, I can get it with work, but like I'm gonna pay, like my yearly, because you need to pay a fee when you don't have health insurance. But it's like
Really?
cheaper. Yeah, it's less than what you pay through the year. Like the cheapest health insurance is like what, $500 or some shit like that, and that like covers like some stuff, like
Yeah.
maybe medium package. But yeah, it's just like I don't know,
It's
So
covering your medium package. That's what you just said.
medium package. Yeah, it covers my medium package.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes miss the health. Like it's different in Europe.
Yeah,
Like-
you just go to the doctor, and
It's
it
just
costs
I want to
you 20
fucking get a
bucks.
checkup. Like once a year or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It costs you nothing. It costs $20, and then you get reimbursed. It's crazy. And then how much it would cost in the US to do that? I think it's I don't know how many billions of dollars. But we prefer giving that to, other government from other countries for them to bomb other countries.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Priorities, It's a question about priority. But yeah, man. I fucking hate it.
All right, let's do a segue.
Segue.
I want to ask you about your motorcycle business. How was it going? You said that you finished your bike, right? You did everything?
No.
So what is so Matt is doing a custom motorcycle on his bike right now, but he also have a business that he wants to, I guess, do it for other people too.
No,
Not really.
actually not anymore. Fuck that, dude.
Okay. Do you
Like,
still have the company?
I mean, of course it exists. Like, I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
But yeah, no. If people would be interested to create a business with me, you're welcome, guys. Hit me up. But to be honest, it's such a
It's hard.
bullshit. It's pretty fucking time consuming as fuck for no fucking reason. It's always there's something wrong, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna change these fucking bolt, and then you try to get the bolt out and you cannot get the bolt out, and then you figure out that you might need another tool for it, so then it takes you fucking 2 hours to get a fucking tool for it, and then you come back, you try it, and then it's broke, and you're like, fuck this shit, you need to order a new part again, and you're like, why? It's just 2 fucking bolts and screws, what the fuck is this shit? So yeah, no, it's such bullshit stuff. It's almost done for sure. I'm still working on the electronic right now and the blinkers and shit like that. But to do that as a business, we'll see. Yeah.
But what are you gonna change on your bike?
I changed almost everything at that point.
Exhaust. I remember you were saying that.
Exhaust, wheels, tires, fenders, black light,
Everything
blinkers.
basically. Just the engine is
Paint.
the same.
Yeah.
What
I
are you
mean,
doing with the other pieces? Like just putting on the side?
No, I'm repurposing those fucking pieces. So sometimes it's just tweaking and changing stuff in there.
Repurposing it?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually put them on the side. So there's almost another motorcycle next to my motorcycle.
Yeah, you should make another motorcycle.
Yeah. Just need a frame
Let's get
and
an
an
engine.
engine.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, no, it's almost done. And you'll see a video on my Instagram, I guess, when I'm done with it. Yeah. What else?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
How's the weather?
It's okay. It's sunny as always in Los Angeles.
It's raining.
It's
now.
rainy in France.
Yeah. I hate it. It's cold also. Cold as fuck.
I think it's gonna get cold here too in a maybe month or so.
Yeah, less than a month. I think like it was cold last week, and then it's getting warmer, and then it's getting cold. Same thing, same things. Oh, we'll see.
Did you see my Nandor costumes?
No, I didn't watch it. Can you show it on here? Come on,
Okay.
share it. Like, I'll put it up on the new tab and
The
share.
fuck. Well, am I giving any information from the fucking? Wait.
So it's a
let me open
preview,
this.
first of all,
It's a preview,
for people watching live right now, which is
but let me set
No
the
one.
tone.
it's a
There's
preview.
maybe one person. It was 3. Now it's saying 2. No.
No, it's saying 1, and I think it's
Saying
the
1?
only-
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that person left. Okay, that was the second person, I think.
Yeah, you know who it was?
Who
Solen.
was it?
She was falling asleep. She was like, shit, I just put things on pause and I couldn't listen to the question. I'm falling asleep while listening. And I think she fell asleep.
That's why we were asking them to engage so we can talk about shit. I feel like OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like the chat urbate. Like they're like girls. Hi guys. Okay, like tell me some shit, and then they say something, and then she kind of like, does that whatever the fuck it is. Put your finger into your.
But you
something,
need,
I don't know.
you need to give cash though. Like I
Yeah.
wish people
Yeah.
would ask us
We are
questions
not.
and be like,
We are not
yeah,
gonna ask money. We're just gonna do
Yeah.
it for free.
yeah, for free. Come on, guys. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, give us
Tell
a
us
question.
something.
Dude, the next person live, I'm gonna ask the shit out of that person. How old are you? Why are you watching us? What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is wrong with you? All right. Oh, the One Piece trailer.
What do you mean? Okay, let's see it. Let's watch it. Let's react to it. It's laggy as
Yo,
fuck
guys,
though.
I can't believe who's here to make their debut in season 2. Look at this.
Oh, is it at Comic Con or something like that?
This is crazy.
Maybe. And you know who that is, right?
Say.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
That's a fucking good cast. I like it. Those
That
are
is
important
crazy,
characters
dude.
too. Like this
Yeah, I
this
know.
characters. I don't think you fucking know. Don't bullshit me.
Yeah, no, I know all of them.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
Give it up
Look
for
at those
Mr.
nerds.
Zero.
Like me.
Joe Manganiello.
I would definitely do that.
This is so cool though. I like that.
Tweet, let's hear it for
I don't know her though, but
Mira
I think I heard
as
she's
Miss All
Russian. That character is
Sunday.
Russian.
Hey guys, what's
So-
up? It's
Yeah,
me,
I know.
Iñaki, and today we're gonna have the table read for One Piece Season 2.
Dude, that guy is so young, and
familiar faces.
I don't know. For me, it feels like he's 30 years old or something.
I don't think he's that young. What do you mean?
I think he's 22 or something like that. It's
Yeah,
fucking
maybe,
crazy.
yeah.
You know, but you know what I'm saying? Like even in the series, I was like, that guy's look 30 something.
Zoro is pretty cool. Like, I really like that fucking character.
Happy hunting.
That's a big one.
What do you mean?
I think they're giving it too much already. The guy is like going into deep already into everything. Like I didn't want.
Oh, you didn't watch
like
it,
that
so it's
much.
gonna be spoiler. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know some.
I think he
but-
is kind of like gonna tell like the whole
Yeah, I
Alabasta
know.
arc. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
know.
mean? Did
Yeah,
he say anything that you were like, "What the fuck"?
No, I know, like because I saw some part of those. I watched some of those, but still, you know, like he's going pretty deep inside the lore in itself.
And I don't
want
think there's
people to get
a
spoiled.
Trailer.
No, there's
to
no
be honest.
trailer. No, I think it was just
Break.
just to
break.
yeah, maybe a trailer at Comic Con or something like that, or just say, oh, there's gonna be these characters and this new actor and things like that. But I don't think it's really, you know. But dude, it's gonna be what next year?
Yeah.
Nuclear war is coming.
So if I switch it, you can see YouTube, right?
Yeah, now I can see both. So do you think Iran is gonna send nuclear bombs and shit like that?
To Israel,
Yeah. Or Israel, the opposite?
that would be World War III.
That will be World War III for sure.
I mean, that would be fucking crazy, dude. That would be fucking crazy. But I mean, at the same time, like, that's the fucking stupid shit that America and Europe doing by kind of not saying anything about these kind of conflicts. Like, you need to be like, or otherwise you're gonna fucking be in the middle of a huge war. Like, nuclear war.
Yeah. I like your, you know, the taglines on top. All Monkey D. Luffy, news,
Where?
satire, media theories, history, comedy clubs, debates, sketch comedy. That's you, you know, like nobody can fucking say that it's definitely not what you're watching. Whitney Cummings, roast us for an hour.
New alien
Joe Boys.
intelligence. You all hilarious warning about new alien intelligence. Okay. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is kind of like Hercules, to be honest. Like, I think it's pre Hercules story.
Yeah. Dude, those are always the same stories anyway, so.
Yeah.
The optimal morning routine.
Alpha
You
man.
wake up at 4, and then you grind your shit out of everything, and then you work out like until you die.
And India and China is fucking also. I think I remember something like at the border of India and China, you cannot use any like guns or some shit, so you can only use like old school weapons.
Oh yeah. I think I saw something. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
And they were
true,
slapping
but-
each other with I don't know why, baton or something. Dude, how AI could help us talk to animals? Very nice one. You should check it out.
Do you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
The entire biblical story told from Satan's perspective. I experience G-force.
The fuck, dude.
So what is chi? Chi is the energy in yourself. It's simple answer is, and then
Free will
What?
debates.
Yeah, I kind of done with those. I watched so many, dude. So many. And it's still giving me. I'm like, I'm done. Stop showing me that.
Dad jokes. Okay, I get it now. Why, you know? Oh,
Dad
why are we
jokes?
similar? Turkish was shocked by word similarity between 6 languages.
In Turkish, we say insan.
In Japanese, we say ningen.
In Korean, we say ingan or saram.
In Iran, we say adam.
Adam, which is same.
Adam and Eve.
No, Adam in Turkish, it means same thing.
Oh, real Adam is more like for males.
Men.
It can be unisex, but you can say who's that?
Fillers.
Dude, why she looks like a K-pop singer?
I don't know.
In French, we say humain.
Oh yeah, insan and
Humain.
Yeah, ingan.
Oh, ensan, did you say ensan?
Insan.
Oh, we say ensan.
Yeah.
The same?
Ingan. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think we would have any similarity with Europe.
I mean, North Korean words are there similarities.
In Turkish, tea is chai.
Chai, yeah.
Similar, yes. Chai.
In Iran, we say chai or chai.
I mean, even chai tea is tea in English.
Yeah, that's true.
Chai.
Chai or chai.
So there's two things. There's tea or chai, basically.
No, chai means in Indian, chai also means tea.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like in the world, there's two type of it. Like there's half of the world that says tea or kind of similar. Like for example, in French, it's thé. It's tea, thé. It's the same. And then there's another part of the world where it's chai. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say chai and we say cha. Yeah.
In Germany, we say tea. In French,
You see,
we say
tea, thé,
Yeah.
which is the same.
So EA.
Yeah, the thing is I speak both languages, but then now it's like clicking. But I thought chai was kind of like, it sounded more like a Japanese to me. How did you pronounce it like this?
So we say ocha or kota.
Chai. Oh, chai.
Dumplings.
Turkish, dumpling is mantı.
In Japanese, we say gyoza.
In Korean, you say mandu.
In Iran, we don't have it.
Mantu
We
is
say
really
kirashi.
close.
In Germany, we say Knödel or Kloß or Maultasche.
Maultaschen. Ravioli.
Ravioli.
Mantı.
Like ravioli, isn't it coming from Italian, ravioli or something?
I guess because there's two things.
Latin.
There's raviol and there's ravioli. Ravioli, I think, is kind of a type of raviol. Raviol is. It's not even small dumpling. It's like almost pasta with fillers. But we have this. We have another thing that looks like ravioli, but no, that doesn't look like ravioli from Italia. But it's kind of different, but kind of the same. I don't know how to describe it, and we call it raviol.
Similar. I know that the grammar is like the same structure, but even though I speak both languages, I didn't really click.
She doesn't wear shoes. Like they don't wear shoes.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't.
They
Yeah,
don't.
they're wearing socks. What the fuck?
And they were like, mantı? Mantı and cha. Interesting combination, but why not?
I think they're trying to keep the white area clean or some shit.
In Turkish, chicken is tavuk.
A live one or the animal. I am so sorry because it's
What the fuck? That's racist. Dude.
in Japanese we say niwatori.
In Korean, you say ta.
In Persian we say mo.
In Germany, we say Hühnchen. In French, we say poulet.
Poulet.
Tavuk. That's kind of like a long version of Korean way, because we're like,
Yeah, and I like those are different for sure, 100%.
so similar. Friend in Turkish is
Arkadaş.
In Japanese
Arkadaş.
we say tomodachi.
In Korean, we say 친구.
In Persian we say dost or rakip.
Dost. Dost is also same in Turkish too.
In Persian we say dost or rakip.
In
Rafik.
Germany, we say ein Freund. In France,
Ami. Ami, no enemy. Ami.
Unanami.
One. You said one friend.
Unami.
Enemy is still French though.
In Turkish, cold is.
Soğuk.
In Japanese, we say samui.
In Korean, we say chui.
In Persian, we say sard.
In Germany, we say kalt. In France, we say froid.
Froid.
Sounds like a sound of something.
Foie.
Foie gras. This is why, like, when you say foie gras, it's not good. It's like foie gras. And then froid is something different.
Turkish is.
Says.
In Japanese, we say koe.
In Korean, we say muksuri.
In Persian,
Muksuri.
In German, we say Stimme. In French,
Stimme?
A Turkish name we use, Seda. But what do you say for voice? We say ses. But Seda, which means voice for you, is a Turkish name we use. It's a really common Turkish name, Seda.
So what does the seda mean in Turkish?
I didn't know. Maybe it came from.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because my name, Elena, also is Arabic. It's so interesting. Never learned Turkish before.
I mean, come on, you're just next door.
Dark in Turkish is.
Karanlık.
In Japanese, we say
Karanlık.
kurai.
In Korean,
Karaday.
we say autumn.
In Persian, we say tarik.
In German, we
Tarik.
say dunkel und düster.
The German words are
Like, the guys, yeah, he has like 3 words to say.
Lunka.
Magic spell!
That was an accumulation of multiple possible translations.
Whoa.
Okay.
So you have multiple ways to say dark.
In France, we say sombre.
Sombre.
Similar to star! Yay! Also like E. Yeah,
Kırmızı.
Rouge.
Red in Turkish is kırmızı. Oh, is it similar?
Kırmızı.
What was that reaction for then? I thought it's really long.
In Japanese, we say aka.
In Korean, we say 빨강.
In Persian, we say bermes.
Kırmızı. Nice.
In French, we say rouge.
I think it's good.
Like, French is so different. Like, so different. Like, it's crazy. Like, doesn't sound like anything. Because, like, even the German one, kind of sometimes, you know, feels like it's like the same as in English, you know, Rit or something like that, I say.
Have the same
Yeah, kırmızı.
bermes or bermes, yes.
Similar sounding.
Pilav.
Ah.
What was rice in Turkish is pirinç.
In
No,
Japanese,
pilav.
we
What
say
the fuck are you talking
In
about?
Korean, we say style or pot.
In Persian, we say berenj.
In German, we say rice. In French, we say riz.
Pirinç.
I mean, pirinç. Yeah, you can say pirinç too, I guess.
I wonder if
Rice, race,
you'll be able to
free.
understand what I'm saying.
Vocabulary?
Pilav is maybe the cooked version of
Is renk.
pirinç.
In Japanese, we say iro.
In Korean, we say sek.
In Persian, we say rang.
In German, we say Farbe. In French, we say couleur.
Renk.
Like color.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Color comes from France, I guess.
Welcome.
Like, if it sounds kind of in English in
Peynir.
France, that means it's a French word.
Peynir.
The English word is coming from the French one.
Cheese.
In Korean, we say 치즈.
In Persian, we say panir.
In German, we say Käse. In French, it's
Fromage.
So different. It's really different, but in us, we also say, yeah. This is her seat.
you just copied the word from the English word.
Cheese in Turkish is
Panir.
Yoğurt. Kind of same.
yogurt. In Turkish is yoğurt.
In Japanese, we say yogurto.
In Korean,
Yogurto.
we say yogurt.
In Persian, we say mos.
In German, we say yogurt. In French, we say yaourt.
I mean, Turkish people would claim yogurt is originally like
Yeah, yeah.
happened in Turkey.
And it's so funny because, like, we don't say yogurt, we say yaourt.
A lot of
I don't know why.
It's just similar.
Yeah, it's kind of similar, but I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from. Yaourt. Yogurt.
So we usually have like
Ooh, we eat rice with yogurt,
It's
100%.
like meaty or like with vegetables, but we usually have yogurt. We cannot really do it.
Isn't it popular
We put yogurt on everything.
as well? Like yogurt ice cream?
No, like we have Turkish ice cream, which is how different it is like it's like more sticky. But yogurt ice cream we don't really have.
Do you even?
Yeah, I hate yogurt ice cream, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's
I mean, is it not made from
so we like
yogurt anyway?
yogurt.
It is, but it's just I'm not used to that consistency with that taste. It's just cold and I don't know. I'm not used to it.
It's like a soupy thing that is like really refreshing.
What do you call that?
Like it's like eating frozen cream or crema. That
Yeah.
it's
You
like
know what is it called? It's called sorbet in French.
Yeah. Sorry.
We have glace, but we get sorbet. Sorbet is like fancy way.
They're kind of like similar. I love Indian food, but I think the spices we use is a little different because in India they use multiple different
Jajuk,
spices. We
is it?
also use a lot of spices.
Yeah, jajuk,
but
I can see it.
ours are
So
it's
tzatziki,
spicy,
yeah.
but less spice.
Tzatziki, yeah.
Which is in Greece. Is
Yeah,
tzatziki.
Greece, yeah.
Highway in Turkish is otoyol.
In Japanese, we
Ah.
say kosokudoro.
In Korean we say gosokdoro.
In Persian, we say
Similar.
autobahn.
Autobahn.
Oto is the it's the same. Auto is the similar part here, and we have
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Like it's funny because like Japanese and Korean is the same.
trousers in Turkish is pantolon.
German
Pantolon.
and
In Persian, we say shalvar.
and Persian,
Shalvar. That's actually an old word. Shalvar in Turkish.
Pantalon.
Like shalvar is like Ottoman Empire. Probably you say shalvar.
So that's why we have
You see? French word. Pantalon.
Yeah, pantalon is from French.
Turkish is valise.
In Japanese, we say suitcase.
How do we say in French?
Valise.
We say chaneton.
In German, we say Koffer. In French, we say valise.
Yeah, because it's coming from French. Yeah.
Valise. That kind of sounds like coffee. Yeah. Comes from French, I think. Oh, really?
How do you say work in Japanese?
Shigoto. Shigoto.
Shikoto.
Oh, arigato. Oh, arigato. It's German word, I know. So high school in Turkish
yeah.
is lise.
In Japanese,
Ah.
we say koto gakko.
In Korean we say 고등학교.
French is listen too.
Yeah.
We say Schule. In French, we say lycée.
Yeah, which is then it comes 100% from French.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why it was easier for me to learn French. Like in like the vocabulary.
Like balcon,
It's go-go.
For a certain word, it's
or like there are some words like fermoir, probably French.
Lawyer in Turkish is avukat.
in
Avocat.
we say bengo.
Yeah, same.
In Korean we say 변호사.
In Persian, we say vacuum.
In German, we say der Rechtsanwalt.
Turkish people, if you get in trouble in France, it's okay. Because avukats, they will understand. It's really interesting.
Dude, when are you coming to France?
Away from Korea, Turkey is
When I get my green card.
similarities,
Come
which is
on.
really cute. You know, and we do call Turkey like the country of like brother country. Yeah, we have like a lot of roots. So
It's also I think sent some troops to Korea in when China was or Japan was kind of invading.
Really?
Yeah, I think we sent like good amount of troops to help them.
languages. If you like this video, please press like, comment. and
That's it?
Loop.
I hate those videos, to be honest. I know we just reacted to it, but like I mean, it's interesting, but it's not really interesting. It's like really the type of video for by people that are taking like foreign school or going to a foreign school, something like that.
By people? Did you say by people?
Yeah, by student for students, you know.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you're watching like punches and knockoff,
Where?
knockouts. I don't know.
Where?
Like I saw at least 2 videos
This
of
one,
people
Deadly
fighting.
Punch. I think it's because there was a time that I was checking. What is that fight? Cage fight? NFL? No. Fuck, What am I
UFC.
saying? UFC.
MMA.
I think I watched good amount of USB shit at some point, and it's just like keep coming since then. Like it's almost like if you watch something for like 3 days, it just like thinks you want to watch it rest of your life or something.
Yeah, and this is why I kind of like TikTok, because it's doing that, but then it takes 2 seconds to get rid of it. Like
Yeah.
if you're not watching it or you just swipe it,
Yeah,
and
I don't
after
know why.
half an hour is
yeah,
done.
fucking-
You're never gonna
Yeah.
watch it again. Gun.
Gun means day.
Dude, I hate those fucking videos.
Which one?
Like those, like a detective tricks guilty suspect into confessions. 9.2 million views. Like what the fuck? Oh, did you watch the Jubilee? Like did you see
Oh, I
that?
watched a little bit.
Did you see the video? Did you watch the video that I sent you about like Jubilee trying to come up with new themes? You know, like we're gonna piss off
I did.
everybody.
I did. That's funny. Why the Matrix still looks like $1 billion? What does that mean?
Like this could look like if you were releasing it today, it will make billions of dollars. Basically, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Still
my
looking so
favorite
great.
movie of all times. So
Of all times.
Makes sense to me.
Ozempic.
When good cops kick the ass of corrupt cops.
Fuck the cops. Fuck the police. Jordan Peterson was shocked by what Joe Rogan said. Oh my god, such a fucking whore title. Quantum looking.
Everything I ate in Turkey.
Did you see that? There's this new thing going on right now about like how time can go backward or some shit. I saw something today on the quantum level.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm seeing so many quantum related things since I'm doing like sometimes watch science, like Roger Penrose, for example. Like I was watching the whole video of that small clip, and like basically he says, and do you know Roger Penrose?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it was, I think he was saying something like quantum theory or like certain mathematics and quantum mechanics is like completely false. Like he was saying like we have like Newtonian physics, Einstein physics, we have mathematical equations, and then when you look at quantum mechanics, like we don't really understand what's going on. We're trying to fit it to the physics of like a bigger sized matter in some sense. And then he was kind of talking about gravity because like gravity doesn't really fit in between those worlds. But there's also like videos about gravity is when the space-time kind of bends, right? Or kind of like a certain thing emerges. But then when you go to really small, you don't see that type of a thing in the space-time. So it's kind of like different type of relationship happening. But he was kind of saying basically like we don't really understand what's going on. So we're kind of coming up with these things. And I'm like really not leaning into much of it. I'm just like, I think there's going to be a point that there's going to be better answers. But I mean, right now I'm so many speculations about so many things.
That's the thing, dude. I don't know.
Like, you can go back in time as a particle. Okay, good. But can you go back in time as a fucking, I don't know, human being? I don't think it's the same. Like,
And what does that even mean, at the end of the day? So
yeah. Like, there is this idea of if you have two electrons that are entangled, if one is positive, the other one is negative. But when you observe it, it's gone. Like, I don't think it's like it exists after that. So there's like this thing, like, can we communicate if it's instantaneous? Like if there's like a station in the moon, and then there's another one on Earth, and are like these electrons entangled. So you can kind of maybe communicate instantaneously by kind of playing with their states. But I think it's hard to do it because it's not like it just disappears. Like you cannot really, I don't know what's the word, confine it to communicate. So I don't know. I'm still like, okay, I don't think anybody's getting it yet. So I'll just wait and see.
didn't see.
Huh?
Yeah, let's wait and see. I agree.
Infinity. So like, is this infinite? Like, or does it
Yes,
end
it is.
somewhere because the pixel is like, there's the one pixel they can, you know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah. Then there's. Oh come on.
Or is it going to infinity? Who
In
knows?
theory, it's infinite. All right. But in practice, you're limited to the size of the pixel, which
Yeah.
in my case might
Maybe
be,
that's reality too.
It is. It is another type of reality. 100%. Let's wrap it up. Close that fucking window.
All right.
It was great to see you guys anyway. We are on Spotify and also on YouTube, also on Apple Music. And you can follow us at ESNO Podcast on every platform, on Instagram, social media, all those streaming platforms. We have a podcast. Me, I'm your host, Matt, and my good friend Arda that doesn't want to say anything.
Exactly.
Motherfucker.
Exactly.
Every single. Anyway, it was good to seeing you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. That will help us a lot. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.
See you guys. Have a great day.
Balloons.